Hello, dear students. I hope you all are fine at your home. Let's start today's class. So today we will discuss from where we have stopped in the last class. What you have discussed in the last class? Do you remember? Yes, you tell me what we have discussed in the last class. Okay, we have discussed about the definition of trigonometry. Then what else we have discussed? Yes, you. Okay, about its application. Then yes, some trigonometry ratios value we have discussed. Okay, very fine. Then yes, we have discussed about the relationship between two trigonometric ratios. Okay, and something else we have discussed. Yes, we have discussed about the relation between two trigonometric ratios that he has already told. Anything else we have discussed? No. So we have discussed these are all things which you have told right now. I am very glad to know that you are remembering what we have discussed in the last class. In the last class, we have discussed about trigonometric definition. What is that definition? Who will tell me? Yes, the boy sitting at the middle, last bench. Yes, you can tell me. Is he saying the right definition? How many of you agree? All of you are agreeing. So, very good. It means that most of all of you remember the definition of trigonometry. So, what is trigonometry? Trigonometry is the relationship between sides and angle of a triangle. What kind of triangle? Right angle triangle. Okay. So, now what are the applications which we have discussed in the last class? Yes, you will tell. Okay. 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 So, is she is telling the right applications? No. And what are the applications? Yes. Yes. So the applications are to measuring height and distance of a building, or pole, or anything. Height and distance we can measure using trigonometric ratios. And second, in aeronautical studies we use this trigonometric ratios. Okay. Or trigonometry. We use this trigonometry in the field of aeronautical studies, that is in space, or in measuring height and distance. Okay. This thing we will study in the next chapter. Just after this chapter, we will have a separate chapter for application of trigonometry. Okay. Now what are the other things we have discussed? Yes, the ratios. So one by one, I will eliminate 6 students, and one by one, each student will tell one trigonometric ratios value. Okay. So let's start with you. Yes, you tell me the trigonometric ratio of sine theta. Sine theta is side opposite to theta divided by, yes, sine opposite theta divided by hypotenuse. Yes. Then what about cos theta? You tell me. Yes, side adjacent to theta divided by hypotenuse. And what about tan theta? Yes. Yes, tan theta is equals to side opposite theta divided by sine adjacent theta. Now what about sec theta? Sec theta is equals to hypotenuse upon side opposite or adjacent. Yes, side adjacent theta. And what about cosec? Hypotenuse about side opposite theta. And what about cot theta? Yes, you tell me. Yes, very right. Side adjacent theta by side opposite theta. Then what are all other things we have discussed? We have discussed about the relationship between two trigonometric ratios. Relationship between two trigonometric ratios. What are those relationships? Sin theta is equals to 1 by cosec theta. Cosec theta is equals to 1 by sin theta. Cos theta is equals to 1 by sec theta. Sec theta is equals to 1 by cos theta. Then tan theta is equals to 1 by cot theta, and cot theta is equals to 1 by tan theta. And the last thing we have discussed, sin theta by cos theta is equals to tan theta, and cos theta by sin theta is equals to cot theta. So these all things we have discussed in the last class. Let us write once on the board all the ratios and all the relationships for your effective understanding in today's class. Okay. So first we have discussed sin theta. Sin theta is equals to side opposite theta by hypotenuse. Cos theta is equals to side adjacent theta by hypotenuse. That is tan theta. Tan theta is equals to side opposite theta by side adjacent theta. Then what about cosec theta? Side opposite theta divided by hypotenuse. Yes. Then what about sec theta? Hypotenuse by side adjacent theta. Then what about cot theta? Side adjacent theta by side opposite theta. Okay. Then note it down in your notebook first. We have also discussed sin theta is equals to 1 by cosec theta and cosec theta is equals to 1 by sin theta. Cos theta is equals to 1 by sec theta and sec theta is equals to 1 by cot theta. We have discussed cot theta is 1 by cos theta, not cot. Yes, 1 by cos theta, then cot theta is equals to 1 by tan theta and tan theta is equals to 1 by cot theta. Okay, one more thing we have discussed, tan theta is equals to sin theta by cos theta and cot theta is equals to cos theta by sin theta. These all things we have discussed in the last class. Note it down in notebook. Shall I wrap it? Okay. Now in today's class, we will find the value of some specific angles of this trigonometric ratio. Let's take 30 degree. Okay. So first we will find sin 30 degrees value. Okay. Before finding any value, we will draw one right angle triangle ABC. We will make a triangle, equilateral triangle. This right angle triangle will be converted to equilateral triangle of side A centimeter, A or A unit. So this DC will be A unit, and BD is the perpendicular bisector, and we know that perpendicular bisector bisect the line into two equal halves. So DB will be A by 2, and BC will be A by 2. Now we will find the value of AB. To find the value of AB, what we will do? We will use Pythagoras theorem. We will get BA square is equals to AD square minus DB square. AD is A square minus DB is A by 2 square. It will become A square minus A square by 4. We know that 2 square is equal to 4. Now we will take the LCM. We will get 4A square minus A square by 4. Then we will get 3A square by 4, which is equal to BA square. So BA will be root 3 by 2A. Okay, we get the value of BA root 3 by 2A. Now we will find sin 30 degree. Sin 30 degree, the ratio value of sin 30 is side opposite. Opposite is DB A by 2 and hypotenuse A. So we get 1 by 2 as the sin 30 value. A and B will cancel. Then we will get sin 30 equals to half. Then the cos 30 will be side adjacent root 3 by 2A by hypotenuse A. You will get root 3 by 2. tan 30 equals to side opposite. Opposite is a by 2 and adjacent is root 3 by 2 a. If you divide it, what you will get? You will get 1 by root 3 equals to tan 30. So we get the value of tan 30, cos 30 and tan 30. Similarly, we will find the value of cosec 30, sec 30 and cot 30. Shall I rub it? Now sec 30 will be hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is a and side adjacent root 3 by 2a. What you will get? 2 by root 3 equal to sec 30 degree. For cosec 30, side opposite, that is a by 2 divided by a divided by hypotenuse by side opposite a divided by 2, that will be 2. And last is cot 30 degree, side adjacent by opposite. Adjacent is root 3 by 2 and opposite is half, or you can say half a 1 by 2a. 2 will cancel, a will be cancelled, remain as root 3. So cot 30 degree equals to root 3. So we are finding all the 6 trigonometric ratio value of 30 degree. Sin 30 degree half, cos 30 degree root 3 by 2, tan 30 degree 1 by root 3, sec 30 degree 2 by root 3, cos 30 degree 2 and cot 30 degree root 3. Now we will find the value of 60 degree. For 60, if it is 30 degree, then it will be 60. If it will be 60, then it will be 30 because it is already 90. 90 plus 30, 120. Then this will be 60. Okay. So we will take now the values as well as 60 degree. Okay. Note it down first. Now for 60 degree, sin 60 will be side opposite. Opposite will be root 3 by 2a by a. You will get root 3 by 2 for sin 60 degree. For cos 60 degree, side adjacent a by 2 by hypotenuse a, which will get half cos 60 degree, half for tan 60 degree, side opposite root 3 by 2a, side opposite root 3 by 2a, sorry, yes, root 3 by 2a by a by 2, you will get root 3 as tan 60 degree. For sec 60, and cot 60. For sec 60, what you will get? Side opposite. So side adjacent. Adjacent will be a by 2 divided by a. So you have given by right adjacent. So a divided by a by 2. Then what we will get? A into 2 by a, that is equals to 2. Cos 30 hypotenuse by root by 3 a, then you will get 2 by root 3. And for 30 you will get side opposite adjacent by side opposite, so you will get 1 by root 3. So in this way we have found the value of 60 degree of each trigonometric ratio. So any doubt in this? Any doubt? Just we have taken the different angle and we have followed the steps as we have followed to find the 30 degree values of these trigonometric ratio. Is that clear? Can I move to next topic? Okay. Now we will see with 45 degree. Try to note down each and everything in your notebook. So now we will find the values of 45 degree. So we will draw a right angle triangle. A, B, C. Right angle at B. This is 90. Suppose this is 45 degree. This will also be 45 degree. Okay. Now can you tell me which kind of triangle both angles are equal? Yes, in isosceles triangle. So both sides will be equal. So this will be equal to this one. If it is a centimeter in length, then it will be also a centimeter in length. Okay. So what will be the value of AC? We'll find by how we will find? Yes, by using Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. So AB is A square, BC is A square. So it will become 2A square. So AC is equals to under root 2A square. You get root 2A. This will be root 2A. Now we will find the value for sine 45 degree. And 45 degree means side opposite. Opposite will be A. By hypotenuse root 2A. We will get 1 by root 2. And cos 45 side adjacent A. Hypotenuse root 2A. We will get 1 by root 2. Tan 45 side opposite A. Side adjacent A equals to 1. Sec 45 hypotenuse root 2A by side adjacent is equals to root 2. Cosec 45 degree hypotenuse by side opposite root 2. And last cot 45 degree, that will be side adjacent and side opposite, both is a, it will be 1. So these are a trigonometric ratios value of if angle is 45 degree. These are the trigonometric ratios value if angle is 45 degree. Okay, now we will move forward and find the value of
0 degree and 90 degree. As 0 degree and 90 degree
close to the sides. If we take angle 0 degree, then this angle is very close to angle B. And if we take 90 degree, then this is AC will be very close to AB. So we directly consider some values for this. For example, we consider sin 90 degree as 0, then cos 90 will become 1. Okay, you can see on the board. Sin 0 degree is 0, cos 0 degree 1, tan 0 degree 0, sec 0 degree 1, cosec and cot we can't define because 1 by 0 is the meaningless fraction. Therefore, sin 90 degree is equals to 1, cos 90 degree 0, tan 90 not defined, sec 90 not defined, cosec 90 1 and cot 90 0. These are the trigonometric ratios value of some specific angles. Okay, so I hope you have understood all the values. Okay, which will be helpful in solving some of the problems. Okay, so in the chart paper I have written all trigonometric ratios value in a one table. So you can mix a similar chart and paste on your walls or in your study room, so that whenever you see it, you will easily remember what are the trigonometric ratios value of some specific angles. Okay, this is your activity, that you have to make a chart with in which you have to mention all the specific angles value: 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree, 60 degree. These are 5 trigonometric ratios value, specific angle value of trigonometric ratios. You have to prepare in a chart and paste it in your study room, so that you can easily remember whenever you see the chart. Okay, this is the first activity, and now we will solve some questions related to this angles, and then it will be more clear to you. Okay, is there any doubt till here? No doubt. Okay, can we move to the questions? Okay, thank you. So the first question is 5 cos square 60 plus 4 sec square 30 plus tan square 45 divided by sin square 30 plus cos square 30 equals to question mark, as you can see on the whiteboard. Okay, so how I will solve it? you will tell me how we can solve this. Yes, we will put the value of each of the angles of the given trigonometric ratio and then we will divide it. Okay, so what is the value of cos 60? Yes, it is half. So you can write 5 into half square. Then we can write 4 into sec 30 value. Yes, 2. 2 or 2 by root 3. Yes, 2 by root 3 whole square. And 1045. Yes, 1 square divided by 1030 half square and cos 30 root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 square. Now we will easily solve them. So 5 into this will become 1 by 4. Then 4 into 4 by 3 plus 1 divided by 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4. Okay. Clear? How I proceed? First I have put the value of each and every trigonometric ratio. Then the square, whichever is square, I have written the square form. Then we will solve it. 5 by 4, 5 into 9, 5 by 4, 4 4 is 16 by 3 plus 1, and at the now it will be 4 by 4, 1, 4 by 4, 3 plus 1, 4 by 4. Now we will write, after the LCM what we will get? It will get 12. 4 3 is 12. Then it will become 5 3 is 15 plus 16 4 is 64 and plus 12 divided by 1. Okay. Then we will write 5 4 9 9 2 11 1 carry 6 1 7 1 8 1 9 91 by 12. That will be equal to 7 6 by 12. 12 7 is 84 or plus 6. So plus 7 91. So 7 by 12 is the answer of this division. And whatever, just put the value and then solve it. Is that clear? Any doubt? Okay. So can I move to the next question? Okay. First note it down in your notebook. Okay, noted. Very good. The second question is 1 minus tan square 45 by 1 plus tan square 45. So 1 minus 1 square and 1 plus 1 square. So we will get 1 minus 1 0 and 1 plus 1 2. 0 by 2 is also 0. This is the answer of this question. How we have solved? We have just put the value of tan 45. That 45 is 1. 1 plus square is equals to 1. 1 minus 1 0 and 1 square 1. 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. 0 by 2 is equals to 0. Is that clear? Okay. Next question. That's question number 3. If tan a plus b is 1 by root 3 and tan a minus b is root 3, find a and b. This is the third question. But third question is tan a plus b is 1 by root 3 and tan a minus b is root 3. Find a plus a and b. So how we will solve it? To solve it, first we will write tan a plus b is equals to the 1 by 2 3. We can write 1 by 3 as tan. Yes, tan 30. So we can write a plus b is equals to 30 degree by eliminating tan from both sides. Same way, similarly, tan a minus b is equals to 1 by is equals to root 3. So we can write tan a minus b is equals to tan 60 degree. We can write a minus b is equals to 60 degree. This will be 2. we get two equations. One is a plus b equals 30 degree and second a minus b equals to 60 degree. So now what we will do? We will solve both of them and we get the value of a and b. So can I have the second question? Have you noted down? Okay. So from 1 and 2, a plus b is equals to 30 and a minus b is equals to 60. So what we will get after solving? 2a is equals to 90, a is equals to 45 degree. This is degree. Then we will put a is equals to 45. Let's say we will put in 2. We get 45 minus b is equals to 90. So b is equals to 90 minus 45. What we will get? 10 minus 5, 5 and 8 minus 4, 4. Sorry, a minus b is equal to 60. 60 minus 45 is equal to 15 degree. So b will be equal to 15 degree and a will be equal to 45 degree. So the answer is 45 degree and 15 degree. Is that clear? Yeah, and once again explaining you how I have solved. First, I have written the 1 by root 3 as tan 30 degree. So eliminating tan from both sides, a plus b equals 30 degree. Similarly, tan a minus b is root 3. Getting tan from both sides, a minus b equals 60 degree. Okay, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. After solving both the equations, we get a is equals to 45 degree. See, a plus b 30, a minus b 60. So b and plus b minus b cancel. 2a is 90, a is equals to 45. We put this value in. Second, that's a minus b, 45 minus b equals 60. B is equals to 15 degree. So is that clear? So let's move to the next topic. That is complementary angle. The integral value of complementary angle. What is this? Shall I write it? Okay. Trigonometric ratio of complementary angle. Angles. So what is complementary angle? The sum of two angles is equal to 90 degree. Then we call both the angles are complementary angles. Okay. So for example, 60 plus 30, 5 plus 45. So these are complementary angles example. So suppose this is the right angle triangle. A, B and C and we get B. So sum of these two angles will be complementary. So these two will be equal to 90 degree. Suppose I will consider this angle as 90 minus C. We can write angle A is equal to 90 minus angle C. Okay. 90 degree minus angle C. Now we will find the trigonometric value of this angle. So first we will find sin 90 minus A. What it will be? Then 90 minus A. What is sin theta ratio? Yes, side opposite will be the what will be the opposite? BC and adjacent. Sorry, hypotenuse AC. What about cos 90 minus A? Cos 90 minus A? Sorry, cos 90 minus C. Taking cos 90 minus C. Cos 90 minus C is equals to, it will be AB by AC. Okay. Then tan 90 minus C will be BC by AB. Then similarly cosec 90 minus C will be AC by BC. Sec 90 minus C will be AC by AB. And cot 90 minus C will be AB by BC. Okay, we have just find the value using the unity ratio that we have studied in the last class. That cot theta is equals to right adjacent by opposite. Adjacent is AB and opposite is BC. AB by BC. Okay. Now we will find the value of yes, this angle. So sin C is equals to opposite is AB by AC. Similarly, cos C is equals to BC by AC, yes, and tan C will be AB by BC. Now, sin C AB by AC, and here AB by AC is equals to cos 90 minus C. So we can say that sin C is equals to cos 90 minus C. We can say, as both the cumulative ratio value are same, we can say sin C is equals to cos 90 minus C. Similarly, we can say that cos 90 minus C is equals to sin C. Then we can say that sin 90 minus C is equals to cos C. You can see BC by AC, both the ratio values are equal. So sin 90 minus C is equals to cos C. Similarly, tan 90 minus C is equals to cot C, and cot 90 minus C is equals to tan C. So what we have got the result. First note it down. Noted? Okay. Here right now see that cos 90 minus C is equals to cos C, cos 90 minus C sin C, tan 90 minus C cos C, cosec 90 minus C sec C, and sec 90 minus C cosec C, and cot 90 minus C is equals to tan C. So this is the derivative we have right now formed by finding the value of first 90 minus C and then C. So we got this common value of both the angle. So we can write sin 90 minus C is equals to cos C. That is the place of sin 90 minus C we can write cos C, and the place of cos C we can write sin 90 minus C as per the convenience in solving the question. Okay, is that clear? So shall I move to the questions? Okay, if you are noting all the questions, other thing that I write on the whiteboard. Okay, so the question, first question of this type is, that is question number 1, cos 72 degree by sin 18 degree. And we have to find the value. So how we will find the value? So either we will convert sin into cos or cos into sin. So we can write cos equal to cos 90 minus 18. Sin 18 degree. We can write this 90 minus 18 degree is 22 degree. Okay, so we can write it like cos 18 degree. Sorry, this will be sin. We can write cos 18 degree sin 90 minus 18. Then we can write sin 18 degree and divided by sin 18 degree. So we will get 1 as the answer. Okay, just we have converted cos 22 into sin. Same way we can convert sin into cos also. Okay, so this is the answer. Note it down in notebook. So the second question, as you can see on the board, is tan A is equals to cot B. Prove that A plus B is equals to 90 degree. How we will solve it? First we will convert either tan into cot or cot into tan. Let's convert tan into cot. So let's convert cot into tan. Tan is equals to tan 90 minus B. Okay. So after noting tan, what we will get? A is equals to 90 minus B. So after taking B at this side, we will get A plus B is equals to 90 degree. Hence, proof. It's so simple. In this step, I have proved. First, what I have done, I converted cot into tan. Then, letting tan, we will get A is equals to 90 minus B. Then we are taking B on the left side and A plus B equals to 90 degree. That's what we have to prove. Is that clear? So I hope each and every question which I have solved on the board is clear to you, and what I have taught is also clear to you. Still, if you have any doubt or query, you can ask me right now. So your homework is to complete exercise 8.2 and exercise 8.3, the remaining questions. Still, if you face any kind of difficulty in solving any questions, then you are free to ask me through my WhatsApp number. Okay? If you don't have any query to ask, no doubt. Okay, then let me ask what we have discussed in today's class. Let me revise it. Then I will ask you some questions. Okay? Are you ready for it? Okay. So we have discussed the values of some specific angles of the trigonometric ratios. Then we have discussed the complementary angle values of trigonometric ratios. Okay? In that we come to know that the sum ratios of complementary angle is equal to the trigonometric ratios value. And then we have solved some problems related to those questions which you have understood easily. Now the next question is as your homework, and I have given you two activities. First activity is to prepare a chart on the specific angle, and second is on complementary angle. So you will prepare the chart and submit, space it on your study room, so that if you see them regularly, you will be able to remember those values. Okay. So at last on the chart paper, as you can see, all the angles value has been written, all the complementary angles values and relations have been written. So just go through it, and I will ask you some questions. So have you seen? So can I ask you some question? Okay. So first question is to you. Just stand up. Tell me, what is the trigonometric ratio value of sin 30? Yes, it is half. Very good. Clap for him. Now you will tell me the trigonometric ratio value of cos 30. No, it is not. No, it is not that. Can anyone tell me that correct value? Yes, what is that? It is root 3 by 2. Okay. Then tell me what the value is? Root 3 by 2. So, now you tell me the complementary angle value of cos 90 degree minus theta. Yes, sin theta. And what about cosec 90 minus theta? Yes, sec theta. So you all have understood what we have discussed today. So a big clap for you all. So that's all for today's class. Still, if you have any doubt, any query, you are free to ask me through my WhatsApp number. So that's all for today. Bye bye. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.